multiply it a couple of times. So say for instance we take 2 and we multiply it a few times. So let's say another 2 times there. It means it was multiplied a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Now we can leave it as that, and we can actually find the answer by saying 2 times 2 is 4, times by 2 is 8, times by 2 is 16. However, exponents gives us an easier way to get to the same answer with a much shorter writing notation. And what we do then is to take the 2 that was multiplied, and the number of times it appears in the multiplication gets written on the top right hand corner. Now that number in the top right hand corner is then known as an exponent, and this number that was multiplied is called the base number, and that means exactly that, and the answer is still 16. So you just need to know that you can write from a long notation into a short notation, and the short notation of exponents mean the long notation if you want to actually physically work it out to find the answer. So you can just switch between these two forms. It's a very easy way to do. Now there is also a couple of things that you need to know. For instance, if you take 1 to the power of 100, it still remains just 1, because 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 will always be 1. So just bear that in mind. You might have something like a negative number, say minus 1, which you can put in brackets just to distinguish between the minus and the exponent. So if you have minus 1 to the power of 2, that's how we pronounce the exponent, to the power of, so that was to the power of 4. Minus 1 to the power of 2 means it's minus 1 times by minus 1. Now you have a minus times by minus, which is equal to a plus, and 1 times 1 is 1. So then we get 1. However, if we have minus 1 to the power of 3, it means we would have to add another times by 1 at the back, because now we need 3 minus 1s. And then that means it's a minus times by minus, which is a plus, times by minus again, which will then give you a minus. And then the numbers 1 times 1 times 1 just simply remain 1 again. So the rule that you can remember is that if the exponent, specifically talking about minus 1 only, remember if it was positive 1, as in there, the answer is always 1, no matter what the exponent is. But if you raise minus 1 to an exponent, and that exponent is an odd number, such as the 3 or 5 or 7 or 99, something like that, the answer will always be minus 1. If it is an even number, then the answer will always be positive 1. So it's just something that you can remember about the number 1 and how it gets treated by various exponents.